Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Board Game Strategery. Today, we're going to be starting a short break from our Green Goblin experiment, and we're going to be playing around with random other villains and trying out different encounters. We're not done with Norman Osborn just yet, but I have been playing lots and lots of games against him, and this is just to kind of mix it up and keep it fresh for me and also, hopefully, you guys. Today, our villain is going to be Wilson Fisk, aka the Kingpin of Crime. Also, our heroes have a Marvel Knights theme going on, and our team for today is Moon Knight, Daredevil, and the Punisher. Kingpin will move to Golden City, dealing 1 damage to all heroes. Punisher discards an attack card, Daredevil discards an attack, Moon Knight discards a hero card. 1 out of 2 civilians enters the S.H.I.E.L.D. Helicarrier, triggering an overflow, but there's no effect. 2 civilians will enter Osborn Laboratories. Moon Knight draws Dissociative Identity Disorder and plays a move and hero. He moves to the S.H.I.E.L.D. Helicarrier and places a token on Secrets. Daredevil draws a hero card and plays a move in hero. He moves to the S.H.I.E.L.D. Helicarrier, placing 2 tokens on Secrets to clear the threat. Punisher draws and plays a hero card. He places 2 hero tokens on Connections and then moves to Osborn Laboratories. Kingpin's Master Plan card doesn't let him move and also doesn't do anything. Moon Knight draws a double hero and plays a hero attack. He defeats a thug and rescues a civilian, but because there is a Connections threat in play and there is a Secrets threat in play, these are both discarded and they don't count towards any missions. At the end of the turn, Moon Knight will move to Valhalla. Daredevil draws a hero and plays a double hero. He will rescue a civilian and defeat a thug. Again, these are discarded without effect. At the end of the turn, he will move to Golden City. Punisher draws Special Ops Training and plays a hero card. He will place 3 tokens on the Corrupted Elite Thugs, clearing the threat. At the end of the turn, he will get 1 attack token. Kingpin will move to the S.H.I.E.L.D. Helicarrier. There is no BAM effect, so he will place a thug and 2 civilians on the Helicarrier. A thug and 1 of 2 civilians enter Golden City, causing an overflow, dealing 1 damage to Daredevil, so he discards a hero card. Finally, 1 thug and 1 of 2 civilians enter Vormir. There's an overflow there, but there's no heroes, so nothing happens. Moon Knight draws Moon Knight's suit and plays Dissociative Identity Disorder. He deals 2 damage to Bullseye, then shuffles his hand and his deck together, drawing 3 cards. So he draws a double hero, a hero, and Moon Knight's suit. Daredevil draws a move attack, playing a hero card. He places a hero token on Connections, clearing the threat, and then he discards 2 thugs. At the end of the turn, he moves to Vormir. Punisher draws Precision Shot and plays Special Ops Training. He moves to Valhalla, dealing 2 damage to Bullseye, and using his attack token to deal 1 more damage to Bullseye, clearing the threat. He will then use his move action to move to the Asgardian Palace. Kingpin will move to Osborn Labs. His BAM effect does nothing. He will add a civilian to Golden City, a civilian to the Asgardian Palace, and no room is available in Osborn Labs, so there will be an overflow there, but there's no heroes, so again, nothing happens. Moon Knight draws a move attack, playing a double hero. He will move to Vormir and then place 2 hero tokens on Secrets. Daredevil draws and plays Radar Sense. He will place 1 token on Secrets, clearing the threat. He will move to the S.H.I.E.L.D. Helicarrier, and he will gain a hero token from Radar Sense. He will use his hero action to rescue a civilian, and at the end of the turn, he will move to the Asgardian Palace, gaining a second hero token from Radar Sense. Kingpin then moves to the location with the lowest number plan token, which he's already in. His BAM effect will not do anything. He will place 2 thugs at the Asgardian Palace. 2 more thugs are supposed to go to Golden City, but there's only room for 1. There is an overflow, but there's no effect because there's no heroes. And 2 thugs are supposed to go to Osborn Labs. There's no room, there's an overflow, but again, nothing happens. Punisher will draw heavy firepower, playing an attack. He will discard a thug, and that's it. Moon Knight draws a move card and plays Moon Knight's Suit. He will rescue a civilian, discard a thug, and until the beginning of his next turn, if he takes damage, it's ignored and he moves to any location instead. Kingpin will move to the Asgardian Palace. There is no BAM. 3 thugs are supposed to be placed at Osborn Labs, but it's full, so there's an overflow, but nothing happens. Daredevil draws and plays Blind Justice. He uses his hero action to place a token on connections. He discards both his hero tokens to put them both on connections, clearing the threat. He will then defeat 1 thug. Blind Justice will give him 1 movement token, and he will use that to move to Osborn Laboratories, and at the end of the turn, he will get a attack token. Punisher draws and plays a move and attack. He will defeat 1 thug, move to Osborn Laboratories, defeat another thug, and at the end of the turn, he will get an attack token. Kingpin will now move to the location with the next lowest number plan token and discard it. That's Valhalla. His BAM effect does nothing. He will add a thug token to Valhalla, a thug enters Vormir, and a thug enters the Asgardian Palace. Moon Knight will draw and play an attack. He moves to Valhalla, defeats 2 thugs, and at the end of the turn, he will discard a hero card and he will draw Khonshu's Power. Daredevil draws the Man Without Fear and plays a move and attack. He will move to Golden City, defeat a thug. At the end of the turn, he moves to Vormir. Kingpin advances the plan, moving to the location with the next lowest number plan token, discards it. BAM has no effect, and 3 thugs will enter Valhalla. Punisher draws and plays a double attack, moving to the Golden City. At the end of the turn, he moves to Vormir. Moon Knight draws a hero card and plays Khonshu's Power. Because all of his special effect cards are in the storyline, he gains 3 wild tokens. He uses 2 attacks to defeat 2 thugs. A wild token moves him to the Asgardian Palace. A wild token defeats another thug. So 2 missions are now cleared, and Kingpin is vulnerable. His last wild token deals 1 damage to Kingpin. Kingpin then advances his plan, moving to the S.H.I.E.L.D. Helicarrier and discarding the plan token. His BAM effect does nothing. He will place 2 thugs on the S.H.I.E.L.D. Helicarrier. 1 of 2 enters at Golden City, but the overflow does nothing. 1 of 2 enters Vormir, which means there is an overflow that affects Daredevil and Punisher. Daredevil discards Man Without Fear, and he is knocked out. Punisher will discard Precision Shot. Because Daredevil got knocked out, there has to be another Master Plan card flipped, and Wilson Fisk will move to Valhalla. 2 civilians enter at Valhalla. 1 civilian enters at the Asgardian Palace, and A civilian's supposed to enter Vormir, but there's no room, so there's an overflow. Punisher takes 1 damage, discarding heavy firepower, and he is knocked out. Kingpin has to do another master plan card draw. He advances the plan again, moving to Vormir, because Vormir has the number 5 plan. Vormir and the Helicarrier are full. There's overflows, but it's not affected. A thug enters Valhalla, again overflow, but nothing happens. Yeah, that was pretty bad. There's one more master plan card, which means that if I don't take out Kingpin this turn, then he wins. Daredevil is no longer knocked out. He draws 4 cards, an attack, a hero attack, the Man Without Fear, and a hero card. He will play an attack. He will use his attack token, and with his attack he deals 2 damage to Kingpin. Punisher is no longer knocked out. He draws an attack, a move attack, heavy firepower, and precision shot. He plays precision shot, which, with the attack he got from Daredevil, deals 5 damage, taking away the last 5 health from Kingpin and knocking him out. So I don't know how fair this is for me to say, but as a first impression, Kingpin feels just really, really random. It was surprising to me how little pressure I felt as I played through this encounter. There were so many turns where Kingpin was really just doing nothing, spinning his wheels. In this game, there was really just one dangerous spot right at the end when Punisher and Daredevil both got knocked out, where even with Punisher's burst damage, if I didn't have the attack tokens from Osborn Laboratories, I would have lost the game. But besides that, it felt like just a pretty easy time of it. The difficulty for this encounter seems really highly variable. In a worst case scenario, it could be over in as little as 6 rounds if all he does is just every turn advance the plan, advance the plan, advance the plan. But that is highly unlikely. Most probably you get at least 8 to 10 turns to develop your board state, try to find a way to win. And that's all I've got for you today. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll be back soon with more episodes of Board Game Strategery. Thanks everyone, catch you later.